You know what I hate? It's how in school, like, okay, there's like the school hierarchy, you know, like, there's like the coolest kids, and then there's the kids who are like, they're not uncool, they're not cool, they're just there, and they can hang out with whoever. And there's the uncool kids who are just like, you know, they're just not into the right things. So nobody's, you know, I'm saying nobody likes them, but, you know, they're not really accepted into the cliques or anything. I go to a pretty small school, so if it's basically, there's only, let's, like, two kids, okay, there's, one, two, three, there are four, there are four kids who are like the popular kids who are, you know, they're in their own little clique and they're, you know, just there. There's two just, you know, kids who are like not popular, not unpopular, just like they can hang out with either side. Then there's me, I'm in the unpopular group. Actually, you know what, I'm probably the only person who's in the unpopular group, so three people can go either way. I don't know why I was trying to include someone else, but yeah. So I think it's really annoying though how, like, if someone's popular, they're like, basically whatever they do is automatically accepted, even if it's something that, like, if someone uncool or just someone regular had done, they would have been like, what? Like, jokes or something. Like, if a popular kid makes a joke, even if it's like a pun joke that isn't very good, everyone will laugh no matter what. But if, like, one of the unpopular or just the normal kids tried to make one, it's like, what? That's not funny. So, like, or like if someone who's popular likes video games, which I'm sure a lot of popular kids do, they're like, oh, that's cool, you know, what video games do you like? And they like talk about it. But if someone uncool says, like, or sometimes normal but mostly not, if they're like, oh yeah, I like video games, or I like sci-fi or comic books or something, they'll be called like geeky and nerdy or dorky or whatever. And I'm not really called that because I just don't talk that much, because I don't really feel like being called a nerd or a dork or a geek or whatever. Although I don't really take offense to it, I still don't really want to be called that just because it's not very nice. And, but like, it doesn't really make sense to me. Like, how could someone who's popular be able to say that and be, you know, fine, and people just think, oh, that's cool, that's interesting. But if someone who's unpopular says it, it's like, what the hell? That's so stupid. Like, there's this guy in my class, and I just want you to know I don't have a crush on him. I don't have a crush on anybody right now. But I just feel bad for him because, like, everyone always makes fun of him, and he'll just say stuff that'd be like totally normal, and they'll make fun of him just because it's him. He's not exactly unpopular, he's kind of normal, sometimes he's accepted, but sometimes they, like, are really mean to him, and it really annoys me. Like, I'm this close to, like, yelling and cussing people out about it. Like, even the teachers make fun of him. It just doesn't seem very nice. Like, he seems to be okay with it, he's just like, oh, whatever. But I know if it'd be me, I'd be, like, either wanting to kill people or wanting to kill myself or something. Well, not seriously, of course, but, you know. I don't know, it just annoys me. Like, the whole school thing. Like, when I was homeschooled, because I was homeschooled until, like, last year, like, I was in, like, a group of homeschoolers. I've been in two, and like, both the groups, there was the sort of hierarchy, but there was no one who was uncool, or no one who nobody liked. There was just, like, there were the popular kids, and then there were the kids who weren't unpopular, they're just normal. There was nobody who everyone was like, oh, they're so dumb, or they're so geeky. Or even if there was someone, they wouldn't care if they were geeky. They'd be like, oh, that's interesting. So I don't know, it just annoys me. Maybe I'm just not used to it because I'm used to it not being like that. But, you know, it just annoys me, and it's like something I would just want to talk about for like the longest time. So yeah, that's like the end of my rant. Bye. Oh, and it's exactly 10 o'clock.